All right, hello everybody. This is Zaxtorian. Now, if any of you guys that know me, you guys that know I'm a big NFL fan, and I love my Dallas Cowboys, who had an exciting year last year with Dak Prescott leading the way and Ezekiel Elliott just running wild. The Cowboys made it into the playoffs, but got knocked off by that last second, not last second, but that crucial long down play that Aaron Rodgers hit on the side that ended up beating the Cowboys. But the Cowboys are getting exciting now, and I think they had a pretty solid draft. Defensive end Taco Charlton should make a big difference in Dallas's pass rush all by himself as long as he stays healthy. Pretty good pickup there for the end of the first round. Chidobe Awuzie, cornerback, and then, you know, we also have Jordan Lewis, cornerback, picked up in the second and third rounds, respectively. Should make a big difference with Dallas losing, they're trying to shop Scandrick, and then, of course, they lost Mo Claiborne and Brandon Carr. So big pickups there, cornerback, which Dallas desperately needed. Hopefully, these guys can make the team and help make a difference for the Cowboys. Ryan Switzer was a little bit of a puzzler in the fourth round yesterday. He had me scratching my head. I like the kid, but he's 5'8", like 180 pounds. He's basically another Cole Beasley, and you really only need one slot receiver. So, maybe they picked up Ryan Switzer because he is a big return man. And also maybe to fill in for, Beasley when Beasley's taking a timeout or whatever, taking a breather on the sideline. I don't know. But why the Cowboys got two really small Cole Beasley type receivers, I don't know. As much as I like Beasley, don't really see where this guy fits in, but should be interesting to see how the Cowboys incorporate him into their offense. But it is another target for Dak Prescott to throw to. Late round picks. Xavier Woods was probably their best late round pickup, where they traded up and gave up a fifth round next year to get Xavier Woods at, I think, pick number 191. They traded up with the Jets and gave the Jets their fifth round next year to trade up in the sixth round to pick up Xavier Woods, a safety from Louisiana Tech. That was probably their best late round pickup, even though they had a big handful of picks in the later rounds. Marquez White, another cornerback that might make the team at pick number 216 in the sixth round. We'll see how he goes. I don't know a lot about him. But guys, the Cowboys didn't really pick up any quarterbacks or anything like that in the draft, as you would expect. But I was looking here at, guys that didn't get drafted. And all teams basically go and pick up a whole bunch of, players after the NFL draft that went undrafted in the draft. And I noticed one name stuck out at me, and that's quarterback Cooper Rush, the Cowboys got as an undrafted free agent from Central Michigan. I want you guys to go ahead and take a look at a couple of games here. I'm going to have links to both of these highlight videos, but I want you guys to go ahead and take a look at these Central Michigan University versus Oklahoma State. Now, in 2015 and in 2016, Central Michigan was, with quarterback Cooper Rush, they were about 20 to 22 point underdogs. And the rankings, Oklahoma State is basically a top 20, 25, maybe top 30 team the past couple of years. Central Michigan, you're talking about like ranked in the 80s. So big underdogs in both these games. So if we go in and we watch, if we watch this game here, where Cooper Rush took on Oklahoma State, big game for these guys. Shows here that in 2014 he had 3,000 yards, about twice as many touchdowns as he had interceptions. But he makes a couple of mistakes like this one here, and that helps, Oklahoma State get a early lead. They actually only got a 3-point lead. But just watch some of the plays here. It's about a 10-minute highlight video. But he makes some good passes here in both of these games, and you go in and you watch both these games, and you come to the end of this video. It's pretty entertaining just to watch these videos, you know, if you are a football fan. Oh, right here they're down by 11, and there's only 9 minutes left. Here, Cooper Rush doesn't do a great job, but, you know, Oklahoma State's defense is pretty much all over these receivers. So, but he makes some good scrambles, etc., etc. They end up losing the game 24-13. But what I want you guys to see is right here, guys. Here's some highlights video for last year's game, and I'll provide links to not only this video here by uploaded by Emmanuel Adedanti, but also I'll give you a link to the full game where you guys can go watch this full entire game of Central Michigan versus Oklahoma State last year. Now, again, in this game, Central Michigan was about 20-point underdogs. But if you watch this full 10-minute video, it's just amazing. Cooper Rush looks like he did a lot better in this game just from watching the highlights. I haven't watched the full game yet. And I very rarely watch college football games. You know, I watch NFL games. But that was almost a pick six right there. But he did have heavy pressure on him here. But what I want to show you guys here, guys, this whole video is really entertaining. I highly advise you guys to go watch it, if not watch the full game, which I'll link below. All right, guys, right here, you guys will see that we're into the fourth quarter now. Central Michigan is losing by 3 points. They're hanging in there with Oklahoma State, big underdogs. Right here, he's back at his own 20, throws a long bomb, gets this guy perfect throw behind the coverage, and they hit a long bomb. Nice throw here by Cooper Rush right behind the defenders. And then right here, right after that, another long bomb right over the middle to their running back, Spalding, for a touchdown. They take the lead with only, you know, what, 8 minutes left in the game or something here. This had to be a really exciting game, especially if you are a Central Michigan fan. So then you can see right here, they're up by 3 points, 5 minutes left. All they have to do here is just milk the clock and run out the clock. That's why you see them just going for these short outs and, you know, make sure they're open. 3rd and 5, you see him going for these passes to try to keep the drive alive, keep the clock running. Right here on 1st and 10, though, with 3 minutes left, why is he throwing a pass? That contested, big mistake there by the quarterback, Cooper Rush there. That ball should have never been thrown, especially on 1st and 10. I mean, that's a running play. I know they're trying to, you know, fool them and stuff like that, but that ball never should have been thrown there. Anyway, guys, so they finally get the ball back. It looks like they have one last Hail Mary. They're at their, like, 45-yard line. Look at this. He throws it deep. Wouldn't have been a touchdown anyway. It's deflected. And this guy here picks it up, gets into the end zone, and wins it for Central Michigan on the last play of the game. A deflected Hail Mary. What a comeback win for Central Michigan. And, I mean, you can't give a whole lot of credit to Cooper Rush here. I mean, he threw it as far as he could. That was one of those just lucky bounces, and then a huge effort by this guy who picked up the deflection here to get it in. But that had to be a hell of an exciting game, so congratulations to all the Central Michigan fans who had the excitement of watching them beat, you know, that Oklahoma State is a big underdog in that game last year. But anyway, guys, after watching these videos, yeah, I'm going to be pulling for Cooper Rush. Hopefully he'll, you know, it'll be interesting to see if he can make a backup to Dak Prescott this year in the training camp. You know, the odds are going to be stacked against him, just like the odds were stacked against him from beating Oklahoma State last year. But somehow he found a way to pull that game out. So maybe he'll find a way to make a backup spot on the Cowboys roster as well as the, you know, training camp goes on and they start going through the preseason games. Who knows? It'll be interesting to see. But Cooper Rush there, a undrafted pickup by the Dallas Cowboys. We'll see how it goes. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Be sure you like this video. All these links, guys, are provided down below to the highlights from the Oklahoma State game versus Central Michigan last year, the one I just showed you. 2015 is also highlighted. The highlights for that one is linked below. And then I'll also provide a link to where I saw a full game last year of Central Michigan versus Oklahoma State, should you guys want to go watch that. So give these guys your views that have uploaded these videos last year and the year before. And thanks so much for watching. This has been Zaxtorian tonight. Take care, everybody.